Jim Norton. Judah Friedlander. He was very quiet during the Anvil interview.
You know, I was just, as soon as you said the shit painting, I was mesmerized and I couldn't focus.
And Judah's doing a gig. I want to throw in a plug for Judah's gig too.
Man.
It's it's the first theater I ever did. It's the TLA in
The Living Arts.
Theater of the Living Arts in Philadelphia. You can go to his website, judahfriedlander.com.
I have a ticket discount that I just activated, I want to say. If you go to my website or go to livenation.com, hit my name. And if you type in the password champion, you can get in for only $10.
Nice.
Jesus.
Little recession special I'm running.
And if you don't type that in, you get in for $5.
Yeah, no.
I thought I'd get a laugh.
No.
Nothing? All right.
There was one.
But you got a couple chuckles.
JudahFreelander.com, April 4th.
Saturday.
Saturday. Is this Saturday?
Next Saturday. Not this Saturday. Next Saturday.
That's a great theater to see a show in, man. It's a little theater on South Street in Philly. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Sweet. Good.
And we had we had Patrice, of course, is here. And
Patrice
we had
O'Neill, everyone.
Ray Liotta yesterday, you missed.
Whoa!
Yeah, that was a good one.
How was that?
Dude,
Spectacular?
It was good,
That was pretty
yeah.
good. That was a biggie.
He signed my fucking Goodfellas DVD, which was very good.
That, of every celebrity meeting I've ever had, that's like one of the tops I've ever had, man, was meeting Ray Liotta.
Yeah, well, you know.
That was a biggie.
He's a fan of comedy and stuff.
Oh, well,
Guy's
yeah,
awesome.
he came in, he knew Jimmy's stuff, which
From
like,
Union, New Jersey.
annoyed everybody.
No, it was cool. No, it was cool. We all worked together, so it was nice to get a picture of all of us because we did do a project together, which we didn't talk about.
Oh,
'cause there's
that's
so
right.
Much, there's so much going on in our careers and his. It was just
We did.
a little side project we all did together.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
laugh. We actually did.
What was it?
GTA, man.
Grand Theft Auto.
We all were in Grand Theft
Grand
Auto
Theft Auto
together.
4, I believe. Right?
His part might have been a little bigger than my lousy
I'm not
little
sure which
phone
one it was.
call,
Was it
but,
3?
you know.
That's pretty sweet.
I got my fucking Goodfellas DVD displayed too. I got him and Frank Vincent. I got to get De Niro and Pesci on.
And you got your stuff signed too, right?
Yes, I did, and I just found out something.
Wow.
Something very interesting.
Are we all in here now?
Yeah, well, yesterday, if you remember, and I'm always negligent of this, I have a Goodfellas
Why is everyone coming in
DVD.
studio?
Of course I do,
Right.
at my house, but I forgot to bring it in, and knowing Ray Liotta's coming in, I want that fucker signed.
Where's Steve?
So I decided, he'll be here, I'm sure. I decided I needed another one. I don't care how many I have, I just wanted a signed one. So one of the interns was going to go out and get me a DVD, bring it back here for Ray Liotta to sign. Time was of the essence because the stores didn't open until like 9 o'clock.
Right.
And Ray Liotta was only going to be here for a limited time, and I think he was coming in at 9. So the race was on. Would Ray Liotta leave before my DVD got here to sign? It's very dramatic.
See, this is where you need a friend who has the Times Square porno video knowledge.
Right.
That also sells regular movies, which are 24 hours.
Because they have to have a certain percentage of regular movies and porno. You're exactly right, sir. Yeah. But they didn't know that, so they waited until 9 o'clock. I thought there was plenty of time. Apparently, an intern was sent. Which intern was sent?
Intern Paul.
Intern Paul, who they put one of our crack interns on this.
Yes.
And I'm not being sarcastic.
He's good.
He is the good, one of the best.
He's the superstar intern.
Because they didn't want to fuck this up.
Right.
He apparently called this very station, called and said, I am at Borders, was it? I am at Borders. There is but one copy of Goodfellas here.
Lucky thing, that's all you needed.
That's all I needed was one. Still with plenty of time left and one copy left there. He was directed by none other than Steve Carlisi.
We needed a
to
stinger.
leave Borders. Leave. Because Steve wanted a DVD also. So instead of getting the one and bringing it back for me, he left that place, went in search of a store with two DVDs, and did not get back in time. Ray Liotta left. Thank God for my twink boyfriend, Travis, who got a DVD, brought it here, got it signed, and said, Anthony, I know how much you enjoy Goodfellas, Ray Liotta. You take mine.
Very good.
Which it will be displayed in the case by my movie theater in the basement with a small plaque with an insignia on loan from Travis. It's going to say on loan from Travis Teft.
That's awesome. So there's
Yeah.
so there's no problem here.
The problem is, Steve Carlisi decided it was more important than to get the talent, me, the talent,
And you are.
a DVD.
Are you done?
Oh, valid question. A valid question.
Am I done? No, I wasn't.
Okay, continue.
Steve Carlisi
Oh,
thought it was more important. Whoa! To forego the bird in the hand for the two in the mouth. You know, cock joke.
Yes, cockatoos.
And thus missing out on the Ray Liotta signature. I am now done. Steve Carlisi,
Thank you.
You may step up to the bench.
You're absolutely right. I sent him from Borders to Virgin to see if they could get a DVD, because Paul did not have a DVD in his hand. He had a Blu-ray disc in his hand.
That is a DVD. And that, I do have a Blu-ray
Okay,
player.
I didn't know that.
And I didn't care if it was a Blu-ray player or not. It's not to play. It's
to get
have him
signed.
sign it and to just have it.
All right.
That, to me, was... And it would have been easy to come and run in and ask, Anthony, is it okay if it's Blu-ray? Yes! 2 seconds. You could have brought
Truth, I thought we had more time with Liotta. I thought he could get back in time. All right? It had nothing to do with me giving
I
a
told
shit
him to
if
go to Blockbuster and get a cassette. He wanted a video cassette.
Steve Carlisi! Decided...
Did you get your copy of Goodfellas signed?
Thank God for Travis, who by the way, Travis now does not have one.
I have.
And he went through the trouble of actually bringing one in because he's a very thoughtful guy, and I was forgetful, and I did not bring mine in. But Travis brought one in.
Single tear rolls down my cheek for Travis because I have had to donate my
What's
own
this?
shit.
What is that?
The single tier, it's fiddle, the world's smallest
exactly.
fiddle, playing just for you.
I've had on a number of occasions had to donate my own stuff so that you guys could have it signed.
Example?
Reservoir Dogs.
Who'd you
I
donate
bought
that
Reservoir Dogs.
Tit for tat.
Didn't get here in time apparently because I had to donate my own just so somebody could get it signed.
No, that wasn't me. I know mine got here on time.
So what he's
I
saying, he
remember I
doesn't
didn't
get
get
credit
one,
for that.
so-
He doesn't get credit for that.
He don't get credit for all other good things he does.
Yeah.
He-
No, I get you don't get credit for the good things you do. You get credit when you fuck up.
So it's basically you just take away his credit when you fuck up, but none of the good stuff matters. You just knocked his credit down from 800 to 620 because he fucked that up a little bit. Is what he's saying.
Hey, look, I'm living in the now.
Wow.
I had to bring up.
What have you done for me lately, huh?
Exactly.
This
What
is
you
Ray
did
Liotta
today
we're talking about.
Doesn't matter what you did yesterday.
It's okay.
Yes.
Travis, comment?
Well, also, I
Travis coming. Travis.
don't think the argument here is that, oh no, Travis didn't get his Goodfellas. It's that you should have had it before Ray Liotta left.
Exactly. There was plenty of time. I gave my money
That's a
to
good
the
point.
intern. The intern was sent out with the specific purpose of getting Anthony a DVD of Goodfellas.
So what
Ray
you're
Liotta
asking,
sign.
Steve, is what was on your what he didn't uncover is what was on your mind when you told him that.
It wasn't a DVD. It wasn't a DVD. It was a Blu-ray disc. So I said, all right, well, go see if you can find a DVD. I honestly thought Liotta would be here for longer.
Sam, comment?
He was trying to find something for you to play.
But I have a DVD. I have a Blu-ray player.
Yes, you do.
Pay $250,000 for a movie theater. What do you think? I got a VHS?
In retrospect, I should have thought about that. I should have thought this fucker has his own movie theater. He probably has a Blu-ray player. So
and it's
probably wouldn't
readily
do that.
available,
But
dude.
I have there's so many times where I've come back.
Goodfellas is really in the $5.99
Walmart.
Walmart, like
Oh, I know. I didn't care where they got it, whatever. But there was
the
a
Mafia
copy.
bundle.
Can I?
It's in the,
The Mafia bundle.
it's in the Mafia bundle.
Casino and fucking.
But they always throw
Godfather.
one. They always throw one bad one in there.
Yeah.
Can't you give us 3 good ones?
Jay Moore's Mafia.
Oh, why? Why?
come on.
Hey, Joe in Dallas wants in. Joe, go ahead. This might be a
Hey.
point for Anthony right here. I'm not sure. Joe.
Hey, Steve, you're a boob. I'm a listener, and I know that Anthony's got a Blu-ray player.
Congratulations.
Ah.
How about Sam? Has,
Blu-ray. It's what I did last night.
you can call me Ray.
What's Sam's got?
Sam, comment?
Sam, comment.
Only thing, just as an onlooker, what's not being addressed is Steve is saying now that he sent Paul out to get a regular DVD, whereas Paul said that Steve sent him out to get a second copy. So if Steve sent him out to get a second copy, then he's late because Steve needed a copy.
Well, where's Paul? Where's Paul?
Right here on the phone.
Oh no! He's on the phone.
Okay.
Go ahead, Paul.
Paul, comment?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
I left with ample time from Borders to get back to the studio.
Mm-hmm.
The problem was that I had one copy in my possession when I left Borders.
One.
But Steve decided it was a better idea to go down to Times Square to the Virgin Megastore.
Wow.
Knowing that Ray Liotta was only there for a few more minutes.
Ooh.
No, it's not true though. That's not true. I didn't know he was only there for a few
we
more
knew
minutes.
we knew we only had Ray Liotta for a very limited
I swear
time.
to you, the
We all
conversations
knew.
we had prior was that he was going to be there for a while.
First of all, he's Ray Liotta.
Yeah,
He's a busy man.
Oh,
There's
hey,
no
Paul.
guarantee that he's going to do more than 15 minutes.
What did you leave the video store with? What did you leave Borders with?
I left Borders with the one Blu-ray copy that they had and had them search all surrounding Borders and then called Steve, not knowing the area quite well enough.
Did you?
See if there was
Why is
anywhere
this
else I could
Blu-ray
go.
thing like one of the parts of this argument? It
shouldn't
doesn't
be.
even matter.
Right.
It doesn't even
It
matter if it was
shouldn't
an old
Yeah.
VHS.
A VHS would have been fine for him to sign.
Sign something.
He's signing it.
Okay.
He's not getting it to actually watch it. Like I want to see this while Ray's here.
I probably have 3 copies of Goodfellas.
Fuck are we listening
around
to
my house.
Blu-ray? Like who gives a shit? You
As
just
a
want to
guinea,
sign.
it's mandatory. You have to have one in every room.
Just get something signed and frame
It's like a
it.
mezuzah. They're nailed to the sides of my door, and I rub it when I go in.
Here's my signed Michael Jordan shoe that I'm gonna play in. I'm going jogging in my.
Like Babe Ruth baseball.
You don't play them. You don't fucking play 'em.
Paul, that's it then.
Yeah,
So-
well, you know what?
Yeah.
I do feel partially responsible because it was against my better judgment to hop in a cab and go down to Times Square, knowing that there was such a short amount of time to do this.
Well, Paul, did Steve indicate that he had wanted one? What or what?
Yes, no, Steve was the one who told me to get 2 copies, one for himself. One for him.
Okay, so
Of course they did.
So that wasn't
However-
anything to do with the Blu-ray. That isn't anything. There was a second copy that you wanted one, which is fine.
Fine.
But if it's to sacrifice both of them not getting signed because Ray Liotta will be gone, then it is not a wise decision.
It was in the sense that you wanted a DVD, and I really was trying to stick to that. You know, again, he didn't have one in his hand. I said
No,
you can
Steve,
get
I
down.
had a Blu-ray in my
I understand
hand.
that.
You want it,
It's
but
me. Even I know Anthony owns a Blu-ray player. Whereas that, yeah, I know he at least has a PS3 that I'm sure he has hooked up to his theater.
Oh, do you
very
really?
good. The
Play whatever.
PS3, yes.
I didn't know you had a PS3.
I got Nintendo.
Yeah.
What did Sam say?
Sam says I've got to listen in order to.
Just to the show.
Oh, Sam! Holy shit!
Read the recaps.
So
Well, apparently that's how you executive produce.
Exactly.
Does this guy still work?
What's that?
Still
Wow!
works for you guys?
Not after today.
Because that's what you do. You fire your best guys, and that's how you run a show.
No, actually, the real reason is Paul is one of those unfortunate CSB cases who.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, can't come back.
Connecticut
So-
School of
he
Broadcasting.
can't come back.
Because CSB is no longer a functioning school after his term. We can't bring him
Can
back.
we just open up some fucking sham broadcasting schools? We could just have interns that
So
we
we
want.
could keep these good
yeah,
guys.
he's going to school here. Yeah. Keep,
guys-
keep in. He's
Why not?
here. How
Yeah.
you doing in your classes?
Yeah, these guys do great for us. We got to figure out.
I know. We got to figure something out. A
Fuck,
scam.
Get him a
Definitely.
job.
Let's
Let's get some kind of Nigerian broadcasting scam together.
So
Connecticut
Rhode
School of
Island
Broadcasting
School of
wasn't much
Broadcasting.
better than those scams. Trust me.
I think the big problem here is that you sent the guys to Borders.
Why? Is that it?
DVD Planet, Broadway, and 47th Street.
Yeah.
They always have a lot of Goodfellas. They have
Remember
Goodfellas
that.
and Scarface.
Of
and a lot
course,
of Bruce
yeah.
Lee movies.
Oh, I bet.
That's all they have. And porno movies.
And porno, because they got to have a certain percentage of legitimate
Yeah.
movies
Yeah, sure.
to exist in the city under the Giuliani rules.
Yeah.
that he
Which
put in
was so
place.
stupid.
But yeah,
It's funny.
next
Dumb-
time we will
dumb
know
law.
that.
Well, the
But,
worst part is that
Paul's
I
back.
ran 10 fucking blocks to try to get there in time. I don't know if you guys saw me when I came in. I was a goddamn mess.
So
Yes,
You made the effort.
he did make the effort.
Yeah.
He had what he needed to bring back
Sure.
in time
but was then thwarted by none other than Steve Carlisi.
Oh, no.
Whoa!
Everybody knows he has a Blu-ray.
Even I know, Steve. What are you talking about?
So, Paul, when you were now, do you have a Blu-ray player, Steve?
What? Yeah, I do.
So you were
Steve
instructed.
asked specifically for Blu-ray.
Yeah, I did. But you know what? Quite frankly, I got 3 copies of fucking Goodfellas on DVD.
That's what I have. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give it. You know, and I don't.
I just wanted it signed.
All right.
Yeah.
I really thought you wanted a DVD signed. You know, whatever.
Well, you know,
But it's in essence a DVD.
All right.
It's just a Blu-ray.
maybe Steve is
Why
such
does
a
everybody have
perfectionist.
3 copies
And-
of
Yeah.
Why does everybody have 3 copies of Goodfellas?
It's a good movie.
I think you need to start carrying one in your car, man.
So you
Just
can
in
put
case.
the second one in right away, so you don't have to. Like, what
No,
does that
because
even
you
mean?
because you fall victim to the whole collector's edition and then deluxe edition and Criterion
And then
collection
Blu-ray.
and then Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Why'd you forget your Goodfellas DVD? Is there?
Because I wake up in the morning
Oh, yeah,
and just
no one's really
I don't
thinking
think
at
of
that hour.
anything.
Yeah, I got you.
I put mine the night before, like
Right by
little
the
kids'
door.
clothes.
That's what
I
I
do with
do.
my mail. If I have something to mail out, I got
the
to put my
front
car
door.
keys on top of it.
Yeah, me
Which
too.
I should have done.
I collect all my busy work for Kenny, and I put it right next to the door before I.
Ugh.
Yeah, so
Busy
when I
work.
wake up, I'm like, oh, that's right, busy work for Kenny. Take care of this.
Yeah.
Now.
It's your busy work.
This stupid busy work.
Yeah, I usually do that, but then I forgot. And,
All right, so we go with Steve.
I
So
suck.
obviously Steve didn't mess up. Who do we?
What? I got to go with intern Paul. Made the effort.
Okay.
There was a monetary exchange. He had the disc.
But who could
There
prove-
was plenty of time.
Who could prove that intern Paul was nice and sweaty from running the 10 blocks back to the? Oh, Sam.
I saw him. He was sweating.
All right.
Maybe he's not a
You could
fast
ask
enough runner,
anybody.
man.
I just thought. Oh, everybody's raising their hand now. I just thought. All I know is he had the DVD. He had my money. He made the exchange. He was on his way back with ample time, and was then thwarted.
Yeah.
Thwarted.
I said haul ass. You could probably get to Virgin and back.
Probably.
I did.
I didn't even leave the store before I was on the phone. I called when I saw there was 1 copy and had her searching the lady behind the counter, searching the other borders in the area while I was calling Steve. I wasted 0 time on this.
Right.
I was even standing outside for a half hour waiting for borders to open.
I have a question, though. How fast are you? How fast did you do those 10 blocks, man?
Well, once I finally got the text from intern Charlie that he was gone, I decided to slow down for the last 5 blocks because I was kind of winded.
It's useless at that point.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, then.
I'm a decently fit guy, I would say.
He's,
I mean,
he's tall, so he's probably got a nice long stride.
Yep. I was knocking old ladies over here and there, just trying to go. I almost got hit by 2 cabs, so I was moving.
He was making the effort.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm glad we got to the bottom of that one.
Me too.
Anthony, next time I'll just go with my better judgment, and hopefully it works out.
Thank you.
All right,
No
intern
problem.
Paul,
I'm
everyone.
sorry once again.
All right.
Don't be sorry, please.
Why?
I wound up getting Travis's. Fuck him.
Oh, yeah. Fuck Travis.
I'm just
loan.
glad I could help out the
On
cause.
Oh,
loan.
God.
There will be a plaque on loan.
That would be
I hope
hilarious.
so. I can't wait to see that.
That'd be really funny. All right.
Very good. We are complete. Well, I feel completed.
Show is a soap opera.
Yeah.
All right. Hi, Judah.
What's up, man?
Judah, I got to tell you, I saw.
Oh, yeah.
Feast.
Feast.
How'd you like it, man?
I thought
like
it was
that movie.
fucking great.
Yeah,
it was
I like that
hysterical.
movie.
You were hysterical in it.
It's a crazy movie.
It really is. It's so like everyone's over the top in it,
Yeah.
and shit. And I love the beginning where it
freeze frames.
showed all the freeze frames of the characters and what their life expectancy is pretty much estimated as being
Yeah, I think
in this
mine
movie
was
because
like,
it's monsters.
He's an idiot and an asshole.
Yeah, yeah. You were the beer delivery guy.
Yeah.
Just coming in, and he got sprayed with some shit. He had maggots coming out of him.
Those were like real maggots all
Yeah,
over me.
dude, that was sick.
Really?
Yeah. I think they might have been mealworms, but they were real ones all over, up my nose and my mouth.
Yeah, because at one point they're coming out your nose,
Yeah.
and you're going like,
Dude, it was the funniest thing. We had to film a thing where I have the worm up my nose.
Yeah.
And I have to
he
snot
shoots
rocket
it out,
out
snot rockets it
onto the
out.
camera lens. And we're like, how are we going to do that? I'm like, I can do it.
I got aim.
Yeah. But
I
then
got some
sometimes,
good aim.
but we had too much of that monster vomit goo
Yeah,
up my
that shit
nose
was
too.
sick,
It was
too.
getting stuck. And then one of the effects guys is like, guys, I got this. So he put one of the mealworms in a straw and then shoots it in the straw and, like, first take just nails it.
Wow.
Right on the camera lens.
Nice.
And,
And
I was like,
then
wow,
you do
this
that.
guy's fucking good. He
Did
actually
Peter
knew.
call up and complain that a mealworm was killed?
No, the mealworms were actually, they can survive in your nose and get snot rocketed out onto the camera lens, no problem.
And not be
The
hurt.
same guy, there was this guy, it was a white guy from Kenya who was the
No, not
maggot wrangler. Yeah.
Buana. Buana!
This guy Jules, he's the same guy who did all the steaks and snakes on a plane. And he was the one that was in charge of all the maggots.
He was the
it's
maggot
pretty
wrangler?
funny. Wow. And then I would go to the craft service table with maggots all over me, and people would be like, get the fuck away from there. I'm like, no, I'm hungry. And sometimes they would, like, fall around.
Did the maggots bite you?
No, they're real slow, you know.
Well, they don't have to be speed demons to bite you.
No, they didn't do that, as far as you know of. Although every once in a while,
What's the problem with
I'll be
maggots
like-
then if they don't bite you?
I'll be like, I hope none, like, crawled up in me and they're, like, breeding inside
Oh,
me.
yeah, and your
every once in a
brain,
while,
like-
I'll get one of those, like, things, but it was fine.
Captain, they put creatures in our bodies.
Yeah.
Or in your
Crawls in his
pee-hole.
ear.
Yeah.
In your pee hole.
I have bad OCD. I'm like a total germaphobe. And this is, what's that?
Boo.
Yeah. No, I said, there's a scene in the movie where I have to smoke a joint. And, you know, they're fake joints. They taste terrible. But the props guy has to make like 10 joints.
Oh, shit,
Because
so
you have
he's
to do a lot
rolling.
of takes.
Yeah.
So and then in between takes to keep the joint like lit to save time, he takes a drag off of it.
Fuck that.
And then he hands it to me. And I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Roll and
I'm
light
a
another one.
germaphobe. He's like, dude, you just had fucking maggots up your nose, and you don't want to take a cigarette bump off of me? I'm like, no.
No one's
sorry,
gotten
dude.
herpes from maggots, you motherfucker. Get out of here.
So he was like really offended. I'm like, dude, you got to
Too fucking bad. Fuck him and his dirty lips.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do it. So.
Don't blame you.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool, though. It was a funny movie. Like, had some really good
they have
gore
2
in it.
sequels out now that
No
went straight
shit,
to DVD.
really?
I actually have a cameo in the second one where I get to make out with the chick, Honey Pie.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
she was
crazy
pretty
little.
cute.
Yeah, she's a hottie. And then they did a.
What was
Feast 3.
happening to you in that after
I was
you
just
got?
kind of well.
You were rotting away or something?
I think I was rotting throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, they
but
kinda never
sort of-
really-
They sort of ran out of like special effects budget because at one point, my skin on my forearm starts like coming up and it
Yeah,
feels
like there's something
it looks
underneath
like there's
it.
something underneath my skin, like a snake or
But then
something.
nothing comes
and
of
then
that.
nothing happens. Yeah.
And like your veins start showing
Yeah,
through you.
yeah.
But nothing happened. I don't know
I
what's
just
happened to
decomposed
you.
throughout the whole movie, and at the end, the monster just squashes my head, and my brain explodes.
Oh, when he
everywhere.
fucking the monster does this
Yeah.
clap move on his head, and his head just explodes. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
That look
It
cool?
was fun.
I just
It was awesome. Yeah, right on.
I was going through the channels and I came across the movie as they were doing the freeze frame, and it was you. They did the freeze frame on. I'm
Right.
like, oh fuck, dude, okay, let me
Nice.
watch this.
Nice.
And I was just laughing through the whole movie.
Yeah, I think it's a good low budget, kind of a throwback to like the '80s gore.
Definitely, yeah,
movies.
yeah.
And it's supposed to be
tongue in
funny,
cheek
too.
though, yeah, because there's those parts in it where like, okay, this guy's the hero, you
Yeah.
know, and he comes in, it's a fucking hero guy, I'm gonna save everybody, and
Nice.
he just gets fucking wiped out.
That's like in the first 2 minutes in the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
You think this guy's going to be like the star? It was
Yeah.
one of
Because
the
let me
dudes-
tell you, I know how to survive. I was out there with these. And he's got this whole speech he gives. Then he's standing by a window, and whammo, he just gets fucking ripped out,
They
fucking
decapitate
disemboweled,
him. And it's
decapitated.
it's really fucking violent too.
Yeah,
it's like
extremely
that
violent.
scene's actually really scary.
Yeah,
Where do you find this film? Is it on? It's on
DVD.
It's
Yeah.
on DVD and
Feast.
on. I saw it. I
gotta check it out.
on cable. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good.
Awesome.
Yeah, the guy John Gallagher was the director, man.
Was that one of those like
It was the last Project Greenlight movie.
Project Greenlight? Yeah,
And the only one that
because
turned
I
a
saw it was
profit,
Matt
'cause they
Damon
made-
and they produced.
Yeah, they made 3. They made 2 straight-to-DVD sequels, so it was a huge hit.
So it did all right.
God damn.
Yeah.
That was a
fun.
good
I
one.
love horror movies, man. I want to do more of those. I
Yeah,
love
it
them.
was good. You were good.
It's hard for me to get submitted for them. I don't know. It seems like agents and managers, that's like the last thing they want to submit you for, but like that's what I want to do. I want to
Yeah.
do horror movies and do Jean-Claude Van Damme and Steven Seagal movies. I would be totally happy if that was my career.
And then Jason Mewes was in it too, and he got his face ripped off or some shit.
Yeah.
They fucking ripped his face off.
Yeah, he was a cool dude. I left him my Body Double DVD and I never got it back.
Yeah.
All right.
See?
I got to go, guys.
Yeah,
Oh no,
Where you going,
Jimmy!
Well, why don't we take a break so we can
Now
properly
batting
say, goodbye
for
to
Jimmy Norton, Patrice O'Neill. What's the matter, Patrice? Patrice got like a cranky ass look on his face today.
You look cranky.
I think
You all right?
Whitey did something. What's Whitey up to?
That's redundant. I'm just chilling, man.
All right, we're gonna find out what Patrice is about after the break.
All right, man.
Judah, what's the big gig again? TLA. That's
TLA
a great room,
Theater,
man.
Philly, Saturday, April 4th.
Yeah.
8 o'clock. You can call 215-922-1011. You can go to my website, worldchampionoftheworld.com or livenation.com. And if you type in champion on the password on the ticket page, $10.
Cool. And I'm going to go to break here with a little Judah Friedlander comedy, man. Something a little different.
I wonder what the hell it is.
Nobody messes with me.
Okay, I don't even know what that is, man.
Fuck it. Well, we're going to find out together.
Another quick plug. Wednesdays in April on SiriusXM Raw Dog. I'm hosting my own show Wednesdays from 5 to 6.
Damn.
Starting April 1st.
That's huge. All right, we'll talk to Judah a little more after the break, too. But first, some comedy from Judah Friedlander. I have no idea what this
Nobody fucks with me. Guy tried to mug me the other day, and he had a gun. But I had a bucket of diarrhea. I poured it over his head. He shot himself. You gotta know how to defend yourself. I studied karate at DeVry for 6 weeks. Nobody fucks with me. I could probably kick this whole crowd's ass with my left nut. I'm a ninja. I could kill you right now. And there's nothing you can do about it. You know why? I'm not even here right now. I'm behind you. This is just a ninja mirage to fake you out. Look over your left shoulder. Nope, I just moved to the other one. You're dead again, dude. You ever watch The Karate Kid? Yeah? Remember Mr. Miyagi, right? He died a couple years ago, very sad. I killed him. I was online at the grocery store. He tried to cut in front of me. I'm like, Miyagi, what the fuck you doing, man? I had to wax the floor with his nutsack. I crane kicked him so hard, Daniel LaRusso died too. And then I stuck a bonsai tree up his butt. I'm hardcore, man. Yep. Steven Seagal's probably the only guy that can hang with me. And that's because I trained him.
Oh, my God. We haven't played that one in a while.
I haven't heard that in a while.
Keep that in the replay, please.
God damn.
That's really funny. Opie and Anthony. Judah Friedlander in studio. And Patrice O'Neill.
Morning.
Has come in to say hi. He's also promoting Bananas in Poughkeepsie.
Thank you.
March 27th through 28th. So what, Friday and Saturday? This Friday and Saturday? For tickets, 845-462-3333 to see Patrice O'Neill this weekend at Bananas in Poughkeepsie. There you go.
Try to talk about what's in the news. I don't know what's in it.
You don't know what's in the news?
What's in the news?
Are you doing the news thing more and more with your stand-up?
What else is there to do?
Tell stories.
Yo.
Stories.
Be a
Good old stories.
storyteller.
I haven't really been paying attention to the news as much.
Yeah, honestly,
like when the election was going on, I like everything.
You honestly have to take a break from watching the
paying
news.
attention.
You know, just drive you nuts.
Yeah,
you guys
It's a soap opera.
I know there's dead white babies and Obama. Said something about Special Olympics.
Yeah,
how great is that?
Yeah. Obama saying something about
How great is
Special
that?
Olympics.
We did a whole break on it, basically saying, look, now Obama understands when you're just flying off the cuff trying to entertain.
He understands about morning radio now. What it takes.
Asshole, you're just trying to be funny.
Because he was one of the guys. He was one of the guys that thought Amos should be fired, and he was one of the guys saying, maybe we should have more restrictions on talk shows and stuff.
Really?
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then
he
the
still
first
agrees
time
with that, though. Now he's going to actually try to play basketball.
I know with retarded people.
I want to see the matchup.
Whatever.
You heard
I wanna see that too.
the Special Olympics bowling champion.
Oh,
he
challenged him or something.
Yeah,
right?
the guy is bowled.
I guarantee he licks the balls first before.
He gets the job done, though. Is he a good bowler? Is he good?
How fucking?
I just want to. Judah asked if he's a good bowler. 6 perfect games, and his average is about 240, somewhere around there.
That's a good bowler.
Dude,
Yeah.
how
bowler, right?
funny would it be if Obama's just talking smack? Go ahead, retard.
Your
Go ahead,
turn.
roll the ball, retard.
He puts it down right on the line and kicks it. That's how he gets his purpose. Him and his numb foot. Oh, fuck
Match
that.
his head.
But I think even the news needs to take a break from the news. Because, Wolf Blitzer, if you watch that show, there's a situation every day. How can there be a situation
He's
every
in the
day?
situation room. He needs a
So
situation.
he needs to find a situation
Right.
every fucking day. Enough already.
Or else you don't need all those screens.
Right.
He's got all those screens behind him. You got to put something on there.
I do like
Fucking cartoons with Tom and Jerry behind him.
I do like a 2 or 3 day blackout of the news. You have to. Quick headlines maybe on the internet just to make sure the world's not blown up, and then just move on
People
with your life.
need their news.
Just look at that cover of the New York Post.
Which one, today's?
Or any of them, or the Daily News.
Yeah.
Just glance at the cover and then move on.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Well, today, Valerie Bertinelli's in a bikini on the front page, so I
heard
guess the
that.
world's okay.
Yeah.
So, 48
I
years
go to
old.
I absolutely use the web for my news more than I do newspapers or television. At night, like right before Betty Bye time, I gotta log on, go to Drudge, go to Fark even, just to get a little humorous things from around the world.
For the internet, man.
Shit like
on that level, I complain a lot about it in terms of you talking to me.
Right.
Don't talk. But just, I complain about just strangers in my life. But, God damn it, if it wasn't for the internet, nothing that has to do with knowledge would be in my head. I would just.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Fucking how smart. It's just that you can, the references that you can go, wait a minute, it just brings you from A to B to C, and then you go, wait, I'm going to go back to.
Instant gratification as far as knowledge goes, sexual content. It's just me and Judy were just talking about the fact that it's there's just instantaneous.
It's a defense against people wanting to be dumb, because some guy, one of these bishops said Obama was he likened him to Alexander the Great, and I'm like. All right, Alexander the Great. Let me see what the fuck is this? Is an insult or is this? What did he actually do? Now, I heard of the name, but I've never in my fucking life decided to get into Alexander the Great.
Because as a kid, you have had to go to the library, got the encyclopedia.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you just Google it or Wikipedia it, and
it's
like instant Cliff Notes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
It really is. Man.
Knowledge is out there. It's like yesterday we were talking about that poor fucking bitch that got a leg eaten by the shark.
Oh, right.
And I was like, I wanted to see that. So I pop it.
Before going to bed, you want to see that?
Yeah, before I go to bed, I want to see the woman get her leg bit off by a shark. And you pop it in there, and you get brought to a video site. Boom, there it is instantly.
It's a great video.
Everything is up. How quick. It didn't take much time at all for every fucking thing you need to see to be online somewhere.
Right.
But at the same time, they have to know, because people take political science in school, and that means there's a science to it. That means there's an actual mathematics to politics.
Right.
And I know the mathematics is that people are fucking stupid, and I'm one of them, because they're talking about these new bills that they're passing, and I'm trying to get into all that fucking
shit figured out.
And I go to a bill, and there's 85 chapters, 6,000 somethings with bylaw this, and just to get to
a problem.
The secret,
Right.
the thing that's, oh shit, here's what the secret is, right here at 6,000.
The buried treasure.
You know what I mean? They just did the Give Act or whatever, and it's essentially it's basically a draft. I mean, it's basically trying to get people to get drafted into whatever service they
Right.
need. And you just keep looking for this, and it's like volunteer service is service, volunteer service, volunteers. Then it says one little thing like, not many people are volunteering, so we have to look into mandatory. Just a little right over here, like on page 14,000. Like, you motherfucker! But it's there.
Yeah.
It's there for you.
If you could hang
If
in
you
there long
fucking
enough.
have the patience to try to find this bullshit
You're
out.
1 in 200 million. No one's going to look for that. The people that sign the fucking bills don't look at them.
Yeah,
There's just
the
too many
elected officials aren't
pages.
looking at that.
There's too many pages. They handed the Republicans the budget with 19 hours to look at something like 11,000
But that's what
pages.
happened to this
And they
fucking
just
money.
Went, they sign it. And then people start yelling, going, "What was in here? Why'd you sign it? What'd you do?" Well,
you bring up a good point because it takes us still like a month to read a 250-page fucking book.
Yeah,
and these guys have to read like
they put language in
700
it.
pages. Lawyer speak is in there up the ass.
So if you're a normal person that's just trying to live, there's two things you could do. You could say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna get ice cream."
Right. I like that.
That's a good one. Ice cream's good.
Like that.
Or
Very
you
delicious.
become a fanatic.
Right. No.
But there's a middle place that no one's enjoying.
No one casually
you
thumbs
becoming a
through
fanatic?
bills.
Yes.
Dude, and those politicians, even if they just went through each page, it would take more than 12 hours.
Yeah.
Without even looking at what's on the page.
Just flipping as fast as you can.
I bet you that would take
Congress-
6 to 8 hours.
Yep.
He asked me where they find bill on Congress.net.
.org.
Like
It's
it
like
has
an
to.
org or
Yeah, and it's you just
.gov or
all
something.
they're there.
Gov.
And I was listening to something, and this is what you got to do, which is if you don't become fanatical, is like they talk about JFK made a speech that got him killed, and the speech was about the secret societies and stuff. But if you listen to the whole speech, he's not talking about that. He's talking about something else. He's talking about something totally different. So I'm in there like, yes, motherfucker. See, the president's talking about the Illuminati. But then I listen to the whole fucking thing, and I'm like, oh, shit.
See?
But then you got to do that shit. Like, you have to, like, you go from one thing, and then you go, this leads you to eugenics. Then this leads you. So I'm like, okay, what's eugenics? I'm just like, eugenics. Okay, what's this?
Now I know what that is.
Oh, okay, so they want to kill everybody. All right, so you come back around, and then you either go, all right, I'm going to stick my face in this and keep going, or you go, I'm going to get something to eat.
Or you veer off to pornography.
Yep, you
Somehow
just go, fuck it.
You click a fucking thing. Oh, I've gone online.
There's always that exit for pornography.
Yeah,
when you're online.
But do you
the
know
porno
what?
exit is always on that
It's
highway.
like, pornography at 2 miles.
The Obama deception thing, you know how I bumped into it? I was watching 50 Cent had a video
See, look at how this happens.
of Rick Ross's girlfriend, baby's mama.
Holy shit.
One of his baby's mamas fucking on film. And he was narrating it, and then at the bottom, it was a fucking ad.
If you
Obama deception.
like,
Boom,
oh,
I go,
I'm going
man, what's
there.
this shit here?
That's how it works.
And then I'm fucking on this thing watching this shit. I can't stop watching the end game. I can't stop watching all this fucking
I've gone
shit.
to log on to get just check my email, and my homepage will pop up. You know, the first page, which is either CNN or something like that, and I'll see a headline and go, ooh, click on that. And then you find yourself, you're 10 clicks deep into some other shit.
Like, how did I get here?
And then it's like, I never fucking checked my mail. I never did.
I used to do a joke about that about porn, where you just click into your another. You just keep clicking, and I clicked so much I got to an Asian porn site, and it was their letters. Like it was like squiggly lines, circle, dot, fucking whatever.
Yeah.
And it was just.
Those are the good ones, dude. Those are the good ones.
Yeah, the real fucking.
You know what it is? It's like
Dragon.org and shit.
Dude, it's fucking Martin Sheen's Trip Up the River in Apocalypse. You just, the deeper you go, the sicker it gets, you know, and you kind of lose track of where the fuck you were going.
Great point.
I'm 10 clicks in.
Can I go back, though, because we passed over way too fast. Alexander the Great. What the fuck did he do?
He was
great.
He was the guy, if you did 302, he comes around.
I got it was good.
You know, if you do 300, the movie was horrendous.
Yeah.
But if you do 302, like if they did the movie 302, he'll be in it because he's the one who eventually.
Oh, I thought you meant 302. Like
No,
they found
300. If you do the movie 300, he's like after 300, after Leonidas and all that.
Yeah.
So if you did that,
Sam Jackson would probably be in his movie.
And then he fucking. He conquered Persia.
And was he like 19 when he did it, or something like that?
I didn't.
I think he was like.
Yeah, but that's like being 50 nowadays.
No, that's a good point.
King Tut died at 3.
Yeah,
King
the baby king.
King Tut
That's like
was a
40,
mess.
right? Like, how old was he really? Like 13 or
14 or some stupid shit.
What the hell can he
They
accomplish?
made him gay in that Alexander the Great movie.
Well, they always sissies.
Tut
The
was
Greeks
14?
was
Yeah.
popping each other in the ass.
Oh, they love the
Leonidas
ass
in there. That's
Leonidas.
There was something going on back then.
Just
nice
grunting.
grunt right in your.
Fucking rock hard abs on your lower back.
Now, what the hell was going on back
A
then?
nice, all the tight shields. Do we really have to be in the phalanx?
Yeah, phalanx.
Nice thumb in your booty. Thank you. Can we fight in the shade, please, faggot? They always gay. All of them.
Damn.
Man, you guys had different history class than me, man.
Yeah.
We didn't learn that shit.
Nobody learns that Greece was
Sparta
sissies.
and Athens. And
What did you learn in your history class?
I don't remember a fucking thing, man.
Christopher Columbus, like all of us.
Yeah.
Got here and discovered a country that
Jesus,
people already had.
We bought it to that one, huh?
I was from the old
What do you
school
want?
history.
Nobody ever but we still don't give a shit.
No one cares.
We still don't care.
How do you discover a place where people are already living
Dude,
there?
it's civilized discovery.
But no one cares. This is the thing
They
about
were
this.
civilized.
You know they weren't.
country.
It all goes back to marketing.
We don't care. This fucker discovered a place that people were there all fucking ready.
They had towns
and
and
he
roads
is
and everything.
a beloved dirtbag. He raped and pillaged.
The
but we
guy
love
was
him.
great.
He
came
fucking
over-
found a place that already
I
existed.
forgot he was Italian.
They
I'm
were
sorry, yeah.
just
I'm sorry.
fucking hanging out. They didn't even know.
They knew.
They didn't know what.
They didn't know where they
that they
were.
were eating the corn that they were growing.
Yes, they
you
did-
fucking asshole.
They didn't know the potential. They didn't know what was going on in Europe. They didn't know the
Did
potential.
they need to? We still.
Yes.
I don't know what's going on in Europe.
Someone was coming
Did
to
we
kick
really
their
need
ass.
to be busybodies?
If it wasn't
very well.
Columbus,
They're always
someone
gonna
else would
do
have
it.
come and kicked their ass.
The Vikings would have done it.
It was during the time, and
They knew how to use nature.
What's wrong with you?
They were the original Green Society.
He landed and said, "Oh, what's all these dirty, dusty motherfuckers move?"
it was a time in history I equate to the beginning of Monopoly. Monopoly has two parts to it. When you play a game Monopoly,
Okay.
there's the beginning where you roll, land, buy, roll, land, buy.
Okay.
Everyone gets their shit. Now you got to deal with each other's shit. That was during the buying portion of civilization, where I don't give a fuck who's here. This is now my
no,
shit.
that's the bartering, and I understand.
We
the
can't
bartering.
now. We can't right now go into a place and just take it without shit. Like Iraq, we go there. Years ago, it would have been, well, we got there, we killed people, it's theirs now. Fuck them.
Yeah, but why don't we use the Columbus?
Yeah, but that's but you went way where that's what they did.
Yes.
You can't make it as noble as trading. The fucking Indians were there.
I don't think they're making it noble. They're just saying
It's
that's
not
the way
noble.
it's
It's the way
done.
things were done
but they
then.
just
Everywhere.
mazzoling it
They
up.
were conquerors.
A lot of mazzola.
They conquered. Yeah, we
whole
won.
lot of mazzola.
We fucking needed that corn.
There was no trade need. They came in and conquered. That's
Yeah,
all you
they
have to say.
conquered.
Don't say
The
discovered.
Spaniards did that too. They came into fucking South
Can you
America.
just say not discovered?
Central America
Columbus
destroyed those
conquered
motherfuckers.
America.
Thank you.
Yes,
That'd be
he
nicer.
conquered.
That'd be more truthful.
Cool.
He discovered it for the people that didn't know it was there.
Well, why don't we use
The other Europeans, they never
He
knew it was there.
discovered a country he decided to then conquer.
Why don't we use the Columbus philosophy and tell everyone that we're discovering Iraq?
We're discovering Iraq.
Seriously.
We discovered Iraq.
They're a bit primitive compared to us, so we go
course
over
they
there
are.
like
And it's not a
Columbus
war
is.
in Iraq. We live there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Say
we
we're discovering.
We live in Iraq.
Yes.
We're discovering Iraq.
Can I just ask you this? This is
Even
one thing.
Jesus Obama can't get us out.
This is the one thing. How do we move on? I want to ask you:
All right.
is there any historical question, controversy, anything historically that we've moved on from? That in your mind you go, how do we move on from this with no one actually answering this question? Like, how do we move on from certain things that we know that the world's done and that the government's done, and we go, how the fuck can we move on from this? Like,
Because
just like this
that's the way
conversation,
it was
how do
done.
we move on from Christopher Columbus, or how do we move on from Gulf of Tonkin? Just how do we
Right.
move on from once you find out from Vietnam? But anything, how do you just move on?
Ship being blown up.
But how do you
Gets
move
us
on
in the
from
war.
certain things that you go, or even Iraqi Contras, the Iran Contra scandal?
Contra, yeah.
How do you just go, as a public, how do we just go, all right, well, let me just, or the idea that Bush may have stole one of the presidencies. How do you just, we just go, fuck it.
You do.
How do you move on?
You know
There's
how you.
always a new season of American Idol, and you just move on, man. You just-
Boy, what a point.
that's what it is.
Yes. Put colorful fucking
put more
pinwheels
shit
in
out
front
there,
of us.
Put more shit out there, more distractions.
Yeah.
Into that 10th
Do you believe in that shit?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
Do you believe in all that shit?
what shit?
All the, you know.
I think
American
we.
Idol or what?
Yeah, what, Patrice?
I think we
all the
move
conspiracy
on.
shit.
I think a lot of them could be true. I don't know, but a lot of them could be true.
What's your feeling on it?
anything?
What's your
Like what conspiracy?
anything? Your
Pick a
instinct.
Like
conspiracy. Any
aliens?
conspiracy.
Could they exist? Yes, I think so.
All right.
Yeah.
I want
The moon.
to
Do we
address
land
your
on the
question.
moon?
Yeah.
Maybe, maybe not.
I
What's
say
that?
Wait,
definitely.
come on.
I say
See now, I
definitely
believe.
yes.
Now, see, I believe that we landed on the moon.
Yeah.
Because here's what I'm thinking. Why the fuck have we never been back there?
Budget.
Put the fucking flag on there. Why doesn't Nike or Coca-Cola fucking sponsor a mission? Put Coca-Cola thing on the moon. We haven't been back there since
They went in
like
another direction. The
1970.
Apollo program ran out of money, and then they
Why
had
did
to
they
come
do
up
a
with something
30-year
else.
reunion in the
with
year
a shuttle.
2000 or something?
30-year reunion on the moon.
Yeah.
Fucking Buzz Aldrin.
never been back
Put his
there.
old ass back on
So
the
you
moon.
still question that, Judah?
I think it's a possibility.
Possibility.
No.
Yeah.
I think. I think we went.
No, they
Anything's a possibility, but
Anything is a possibility.
But
unless
it's like
you,
what
unless you
it-
yourself
why-
are standing
All
there.
right, do you
really
believe?
wonder
Do you
why
believe
haven't we been back there?
JFK?
it,
Now
I
there's,
don't know enough
there's
about all
an-
the JFK stuff.
There's an
I really
innate
don't.
feeling like, okay, I saw this whole. My innate gut is that JFK got set up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and the whole setup thing that I have no fucking clue about, but I don't believe
one
one
shooter.
dude. I don't
whatever,
believe
yeah.
that. But they showed they did a show where they made like JFK out of Jello,
Yeah, the
and
Jello
then
head or
the
whatever.
Jello
Right,
head,
the
and
Jello
the
at
bullet,
JFK.
and the guy fucking shot the Jello, and it hit the.
I saw that
see?
shit,
And
yeah.
another guy behind it was made out of Tupperware, and it just. And it's just like, this is what happened. Really? Is that what happened? And I didn't believe that shit. You could have made 8 Jello heads of this motherfucker. I just believe it was what it was. You know what I mean? I just believe it. I believe back into the
You're right.
back into the- I just believe in that shit.
Yeah.
Not because I want to, because I know there's a lot of propaganda on both sides. But there's some things you just go, God damn, man. Like, damn. I just believe this shit.
And the thing is, there's enough element of doubt where people will keep believing, and other people will go, no, that's just, and there's no way to convince
But it has
anybody.
to be some that aren't conspiracy. Like, it has to be some that aren't, it has to be some that's like completely, like, this is fucked up. And this ain't conspiracy, and this ain't Illuminati. This is just
Well, that's what you talk about.
fucking
you
lie.
talked about just before, like stuff that. How do you get past it?
Yeah.
It's it was accepted at the time. You're looking at it through today's eyes and with today's mind. There are things that happened that were completely accepted because that's how people thought. We're so fucking pompous as people now, and I think by saying now, I mean any time in history. Whenever it's the now, you're the fucking most pompous idiots that think, oh, how could that have happened? What, you think you're
Meanwhile,
so fucking knowledgeable? That's the way people thought back then.
Right, and now as we speak, people are making stupid decisions.
That years from now, people go
Yeah.
like, how did we fucking
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah.
Because we were stupid.
And
And
we
we
weren't-
thought we were the know-all fucking be-all.
We weren't media savvy, especially. We
I know, like
we
in
were brought up-
1914 or something
No,
bad.
but I mean,
It's like-
even in
We
like
got
the-
something weeks later in the paper. Wow, the Lusitania sunk.
even we're all
dead.
about the same age. Even in our lifetime, we were brought up. You believe what you see on TV. You
Walter
believe what you
Cronkite.
read in the newspaper.
But
You
check
believe
up
what you hear on the
I was
radio.
always raised to question things.
God bless you. Man.
Yeah, always
Not
like
us.
No, I was raised
don't
to just
believe.
believe
I mean,
everyone.
they didn't.
what you see. That's someone
was just-
trying to sell you something.
But it was an
Yeah.
overall
Doesn't necessarily
feeling in
mean
this
it's true,
country.
yeah.
Like if it was on the news, it had to be true.
Right,
If
yes.
it was in the paper, it had to be true.
Absolutely.
And now I
Yeah.
don't think we buy into that as much. in the
Yeah,
year
I don't think you
2009.
should. Yeah,
You believed
The news is
everything
just like a
Walter
show.
Cronkite
Right.
told you.
I gotta be
fucking
honest.
Bill Butel got on the news every fucking night. You believed every word he said.
I believe that we landed on the moon because one of the astronauts sent a tweet to me.
Oh, he Twittered you?
Yeah, I got
What,
a little
from the moon.
Yes.
Wow, that was the first tweet ever.
Well, yeah. It was the first one ever.
I just personally don't think they could have faked that. Did you ever see Lost in Space? It looked like shit.
But let's,
About the
but
same
let's say
time.
this though.
They couldn't even fucking do that with a budget.
I just like to know, like everything was. I like the logic. Like I like to go where the logic is of why they would fake that. Like, just like people who don't believe in dinosaurs.
Right.
Why would that need to be fake?
Sounds like it
just
would have been
just let me know.
exhausting.
Religion,
fake that.
to give validity to your religion, dinosaurs can't exist.
But why
Like
would the
Earl
fake
Douglas,
moon launch? Why would the fake moon landing
I haven't
need
read
to
enough
be?
about it.
Commies?
Well, yeah, there was a
the
space
commies?
race between Russia and the U.S. and Russia, I think, was having the better scientists,
they
and
were
they
winning.
were further ahead. They hadn't put a man up there yet, but it looked like they might be reaching towards that. And then we're like, well, fuck, we got to stay ahead of them.
And we came
So it
out
was
of
like
nowhere.
It was like a political thing. And then it was like, hey, look, we're number one, not you guys. We got men on the moon. You did it.
You know what the thing is, though?
I
They
think,
didn't
I don't know
just.
enough about it, but I think that's a general.
Right, and you don't have to know that much about
Yeah.
something to have a logical
Yeah.
reason why you might believe in some shit like that.
Would
know
you
what I mean?
then try to do it another 8 fucking times? Would you try to then pull the scam 8 fucking times on the people by going from Apollo 11 to Apollo 18?
In
Now,
1963,
18 never went.
Just space travel.
18 never went. No, from 11
they were ahead of
to
the game
17
in CGI effects, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
They were ahead of the game in green screen.
They got
and
all that
everything
shit.
in that fake moon landing. It was pretty good with
did.
the Earth in the background. And
Yeah, see, that was fantastic back in 1969.
That was some George Lucas shit.
That fucking
real
shit.
early.
You ever watch some movies from '69? They had cutting edge technology in cinema, and they look like shit. They're being chased by clay dinosaurs, and you tell me they fucking did this moon landing?
We got an expert
Get
on
outta
the phone
here.
that's going to help us out with this.
Awesome.
The great Gallagher. Gallagher.
What?
Gallagher?
Yeah.
Do you believe that we landed on the moon, sir?
Of course we did.
All right, thank you. I knew we did.
But what's your proof?
Why is Bank of America now down 19 cents?
Oh, well, Gallagher could tell us about stocks, too, that's for sure. How have you been, Gallagher?
I've been just great. I've been flying all over the country, doing shows, and people, they want to laugh. They want to forget about the problems.
Can I ask you a quick question, Gallagher? I heard, is this urban legend that you own the rights to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or ever have?
Yes. I met Eastman and Laird when they first started, and one of the first pictures that they drew was a food fight in a kitchen because they came to my show. And I told them not to name the turtles after Renaissance painters because little boys wouldn't care about that. But they didn't listen to me. And they did their whole project backwards. They sold it to cartoon companies first, and so they couldn't make the movie deal because movies want to own the toy rights. And they sold those first. And so I was able to make the movie deal for them with Golden Harvest.
All right. Bottom line, is your name on it, and do you get money?
No, the money went to my manager.
This seems weird. Like this, a lot of
that is weird.
This is an uncomfortable. Like I just heard.
I thought it was a comic book first.
I heard that you owned Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in its beginning stages, like back in the day, and you do well.
I made the movie deal, but my manager got the money. Along with
So this
another
is
guy.
touchy subject. Sorry, sorry, Gallagher. I just no, sorry about that, buddy. Yeah, I heard the silence there, but I didn't realize. I thought you was.
You thought he was rolling in the dough
I did.
because of this.
Yeah.
There's a couple of people in Gallagher's history that I think he wants to smash their heads like that watermelon. Just put it on the block and fucking crack them.
I'm doing a reality show, and I'm going to start another group like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is called Claw, and this is the Cosmic League of Animal Wrestlers, and they're going to teach kids how to do things right instead of cheat and lie and use a chair to beat your opponent over the head. Wrestlers need to be a positive image for kids.
So it's going to be like amateur wrestling, like college wrestling.
Are they going
It's going to be more like a cartoon.
Oh, okay.
What style wrestling are they going to do? Like professional or
They're
like
animals.
they're animals?
So like Kung Fu Panda almost.
It's going to be more like Hulk Hogan's
yeah.
No Holds Barred or Matthew Modine's Vision Quest.
Yeah, all them animal shows now are copying the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
This is going great.
Right.
The panda, you know.
Yeah.
What happened to our
I got what you mean.
Why are you so certain that we landed on the moon?
Worst timing ever.
Because we have a reflector there, and we can send a signal up to the reflector, and it comes back again, and we can measure the distance to the moon all of the time.
Yes. With
Plus,
a laser.
You can see the stuff we left there.
Yeah, you can. The little rover, the fucking bottom part of the lunar module.
Oh, it's all on there
But
still?
Yeah,
all
it's
of
still
the
there.
amateur people, all the amateur ham people listen to the communications during the.
Oh, that's
mission.
cool. That sounds like.
I'm just
actually, that
saying,
sounds
like
pretty good
everybody says faking the moon landing, and I brought up the point, or was before the phone, that there were supposed to be 18 Apollo missions, and from 11 to 18, you think they would have tried to fake it that many times? They got away with it with Apollo 11. Let's say they faked it. They go, holy shit, everyone thinks we landed on the moon. Let's do it another 7 times or so.
That's a good point.
And see if we can, let someone onto this. And with 13, let's fuck it up and have to bring them back because of an explosion, and they don't go. Just too much shit went on with the moon landings to say that we didn't go there. So I absolutely believe we went to the moon. Gallagher, comment?
Yeah, we need to go
Thank you.
out into
Thank
outer
you. Gallagher
space because
concurs.
We're going to ruin this planet. We're melting the glaciers.
No,
that's
it's just natural
That's
history.
that's coming out to be some fucking horseshit too.
I think so.
No, it isn't.
Oh,
No,
Gallagher.
Gallagher, it
New York
is.
They said
gonna
it's just
be
the sun.
underwater.
New York is not going to be underwater.
And it's just the sun.
Yeah, way before all that technology we invented, there was a lot more ice on this planet.
Yeah, there was a lot of ice ages and a lot
Oh,
of
my
this.
God.
A lot of violent movements. I mean, Africa used to fit perfectly into
Right in there.
Long Island and
like New York was
Australia
next to Morocco.
and Hawaii with buddies at some point in year one.
You study those. You study
watching a
those
great
old
show.
maps. You're like, what the fuck?
Fucking
How
fit
does
together.
Florida?
It does, though.
Line
you
up with
see that.
Africa or whatever
It's
the fuck.
amazing. Like, Africa fits right into the niche that, like, Morocco and New York were touching at one point.
You're not a conspiracy guy, right, Gallagher?
No.
Like, is there anything that you believe Lee Harvey Oswald killed JFK by himself?
Well, I am mixed up a lot about all of that.
Yeah, that's a confusing one.
What's your gut feeling, though? Like, you just a gut, call.
Boy, his head came apart like a watermelon, huh, Gallagher?
It sure did.
I just like bringing up the watermelon
The
all the
watermelon.
time
I'm
with
sure he's
Gallagher.
thrilled with that. Gallagher.
Sure did.
But don't forget the big chair.
Yes. The bigger chair
One
was
of
behind.
one of his great specials, man. He had the big chair, the water, the skates. I seen that
Of
one.
course,
That's
I
one of
remember
my
the big
favorites.
couch.
I'm coming out with a tour. I'm going out with Foreigner and Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels. And
What? You
Who?
are?
yeah, I'm
What-
putting
what
together
comedian
a
is
rock
Foreigner?
tour. Yeah, this will be in
Yakov
August.
Smirnov.
No,
the band, of
It's
course,
gonna
of
be
course.
The band.
That's his new moniker, the
The
foreigner.
foreigner. What the country.
I don't think Lou Graham sings for Foreigner anymore, though, Gallagher.
And I've invented
All right.
a new fun thing called
Yeah.
these are clapping hands 6 foot long that extend to 8 foot long. And you wear these to get the crowd going, clapping hands over your head for a large crowd.
Oh,
And I'm
wow.
going to sell these. I'm going to sell these to every football cheerleading squad in America on eBay. I'm going to be rich again.
So, again.
Again.
Uh-oh. What happened to
I
the...
got an idea for you that no one come up with, and I was thinking about that. I'm nervous to do it. It's a giant foam hand, and it's like a #1 sign.
Wow, like a...
And you put it over your real hand, and it's like a #1, but it's made out of foam.
What a dumb idea.
I thought that would take off.
That's stupid.
No? Yeah.
You could jack off.
All right, Gallagher. hey, Gallagher. What are you into as far as the market goes? What's the problem?
There's absolutely no problem.
I think everybody should buy stocks and keep them and quit farting around at 3:30 every day and selling them off like they're frightened little kittens, and then they buy them in the morning again. They're so stupid.
I'm looking at certain stocks that it's the same graph every goddamn day. It's the same daily graph.
They're nuts. I think a psychiatrist should look at it and tell everybody in America to calm down. They're just plain nuts.
Panicky
Buy
Pete's.
America.
Panicky Pete's, I say.
But get Mr. Gallagher, sir. I hear that they're trying to break down Mexico, Canada, and U.S. into one big thing like the euro, and they're trying to make this. They're trying to destroy the dollar and create this Amero, is what I'm hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wouldn't mind joining with Mexico, but I don't like Canada because of the French.
No, not joining.
Because of the French?
But not joining. I think they're going to just make us like Europe.
You know what the exchange rate would have to be between the peso and an America?
Yeah, that would never work, right?
An Amero?
That's what they're
you
trying.
You can't just even it up and go,
all
right, we're all even,
that's why they just pumped in another $1 trillion out of
their ass. They pulled it.
They just printed another $1 trillion. Which makes our money, It's
going to be we're going to wait till we're equal with the peso.
Basically, we're going to be a millionaire, right? Hey, I'm a millionaire, nigga. And it's like, hey, but how much is a loaf of bread? $897,000.
Yeah.
I hear American money they're trying to destroy it.
Well, the Chinese want it. They just said that the other day. They want a world denomination, a world currency, because the dollar is pretty much accepted all over. It's accepted as world currency. You could spend $1 pretty much anywhere.
Slowing down, though.
Yeah, and the Chinese want this one denomination that covers everything because they see the dollar being so devalued now, and they're kind of losing out because they own a lot of our money. So they want this one denomination, but I think that's very dangerous. I don't like that.
On what level?
Let the Europeans play all nice in between times where one wants to, conquer the earth, and when they don't.
I don't
let
understand
them
why
play
anybody
nice
would
with the
buy
euro.
American when we don't do anything anymore. We don't have American anything. Like we don't.
We're the inventors. We're the inventors of the world. I have a toilet that's being built in China right now that doesn't overflow by the Niagara Company. You know how the kids throw the toilet paper in the toilet at the baseball games and let it overflow.
It's fun.
I have a patent on a new toilet, and they're building it right now over there. We have to have the world.
You know what?
You have a patent on a toilet?
European toilets are amazing. I've tried to fucking stop them up. I've tried on purpose to stop up European toilets. They're amazing.
Let me just think.
Because the hole in the floor is as big as if you make the toilet hole that they fucking cut in the floor.
Right.
Is and the way it flushes, you know how flushes go. Do. Theirs go, like theirs fucking go kablow.
They're screaming.
They blow your toilet paper and shit and anything else you put in there.
I got to go to Europe, man. That sounds awesome.
Dude,
wow.
A shit in Europe is shockingly fun. And then they all have
a bidet.
I'm gonna not shit for 3 weeks and go to Europe.
And then you go to Europe and take a big
some
fucking
toilets.
dump.
You ever had a hot water bidet?
No.
Have you ever had a fucking
That doesn't sound good.
hot water bidet? Your asshole, there's nothing better for your asshole than to have a hot water bidet.
How does it get all dry, though? That's what I need to know.
Well, it feels funny. And it's a little wet, but it's just clean.
Yes, Gallagher?
I'm thinking of that hot water bidet. I like how he described it. It sounds good.
He did make it sound good, huh?
Dude.
I like that idea.
Dude, you gotta fucking enjoy a hot water bidet once in your life.
Just a little.
I was a little turned off.
A little turned off by
turned off by the hot water
Patrice's
bidet.
description of his hot water bidet.
And you can control. You can control how hard it shoots. You know, it just your asshole never felt better.
Could you put it on?
Just yawn, thanks.
We're firing the wrong people. We should be firing the smart ones instead of the dumb ones from companies, because smart people will come up with new ideas for companies, the products and services, and that's what we need. That's what America's heritage is to lead the world in ideas.
Ah,
so
not
we
anymore.
need to
idea
fire
people.
all the really good people.
And then we get it built somewhere cheap and that's how we do it.
But if they were so smart, they wouldn't have everything be in fucking third world countries.
But that's where the cheap labor is.
We know, but stop fucking if they know that the economy, this is what I'm saying. Somebody fucking knows about economy. Man. Why the fuck, if they know that the country's going to fall, if they keep having a lot of this foreign horse shit, why do they keep having foreign horse shit? Why don't they just allow us to pay a little more, but our money's worth a lot more?
I like
because
the way
they
you
make
think.
more money by having people do it cheap overseas.
That's what I'm saying. That's the greedy.
Right.
Greedy.
Yeah. We all need to pay a little more and build the stuff here. And have phone support be here so we can understand what they're saying.
Here's the problem.
Our children can fucking work in sweat houses like everybody else's.
We're in a world economy now where places like China can pump out products with the little kids working in fucking sweatshops.
Maybe we need to put our kids back to work, like in the industrial age.
I want black and white pictures of kids near like banks of sewing machines
soot.
little
Losing
fucking
fingers
kids
with muscles. Maybe some 6-year-old boy with muscles
because he's toting pallets
this
of
son
paper.
of a bitch is doing those little trains that the seesaw trains that go down the fucking.
The casinos are full.
Yeah, let's do that again.
Wait, Gallagher's got some.
Yes, Gallagher.
I work in these casinos, and they're all full, so I don't see where the downturn is.
Yes, that's what I was talking about.
I'm with Gallagher on that one.
Yeah,
Gallagher, do you buy your watermelons from China, or do you have them here in America?
Domestic melons?
I want to make sure everything's cool.
You know,
Mexican melons. Yeah, the cheaper down there.
All year long, Mexico.
Are you sick of squashing the watermelon?
Why would he be?
Well, I smack a lot of other things. It's not just the watermelon.
Yeah, Opie.
Jesus, come on, dude.
But that's the closer.
That's
not the closer,
That's
man.
his Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah, but sometimes, you gotta, it's like Prince, man. You change up your
asking.
shit.
Yeah.
Insult a guy, man.
He smashes like pies and weird
Gallagher's
things that
more
you
than
wouldn't
the
think he'd
watermelon.
smash.
He's a social commentator, Gallagher, man.
Yeah, he sure is.
Hey, look,
That's why we love him
I've
on the
got
show.
a patent on the software for the next generation of slot machines. I'm going to be rich all over. I won't need to smash watermelon.
Yeah.
Gallagher, can I ask you what happened financially?
How do you get a patent?
Yeah, what do you say? I'm going to be rich again.
Yeah, you said that this is the running thing. Is that what happened?
Well, I'm not as rich as I used to be.
Yeah, what
I believed
happened?
in America.
Well, the
I
brother
bought
thing.
stock all the way down, man.
He believed in
I
America.
didn't short the market. I'm not going to bet against America.
Did you lose some money when the tech bubble burst?
I was standing right there. It's all over me.
Like that fucking
He hit
watermelon.
it. He hit the tech bubble with
That's
his
what he
mallet.
smashed with that sledge-o-matic.
Oh, Gallagher, that's
Future.
a shame. God damn. You got to,
I've got a lot of patents, and I'm going to revolutionize the world all over again.
What kind of slot machine? Really, I just got to hear, what's the difference between your program for a slot machine and the slot machines that are out there?
The icons that go around on the rollers are going to move, and you don't win unless the action matches when it hits the pay line.
Isn't that how it works now?
He sounds like Gallagher Hughes. He's built his own plane.
I want to buy TWA.
I am Howard
Gallagher,
Hughes.
and I'm
You're
buying
exactly
TWA.
right.
Wait, he's saying he is Howard Hughes.
I want to hear about what are the other patents.
Wait,
Yeah. What kind of patents you got? What else?
Well, I've got a patent for a shower that turns off when you step out of the water to save water. I have a patent on a hat for blind people that shocks their forehead when they see the light and they don't need that white stick anymore. I have a patent.
Wait.
All right. This is what we want to hear.
That sounds.
All right, back up to the electric hat.
Yeah, all right, hold on.
The blind man hat shocker.
Judah Friedlander, what do you
I
got?
want to get one of those and wear it.
Yeah. So how does this work there, Gallagher?
It has the photo cell on the front of the hat. When it sees light, it gives a little shock to their forehead. Right now, they're hardwired.
But why would a blind guy want to be shocked to his forehead?
And what does the light have to do with it? What is that telling him?
Yeah.
Where the door is.
What?
Where the door is.
I see. No. Wait a second. They have this. Let's be fair. They have this for dogs. It's called invisible barriers.
Fence. Yeah.
So it's almost you created that same thing for blind people. It's like an invisible guide, almost like a force field, right?
What if the sun
right
is
now,
still
If
shining?
you look on the internet, they're hardwiring these photo cells into people's brains. And I said to myself, people don't need to have a brain operation. They just need a baseball hat.
What about sunglasses that shock deaf people?
How about a cuckoo clock that comes out and says Gallagher?
Go on, keep laughing. I'm going to buy this damn
Keep laughing. He's going to be laughing all the way to the bank, Patrice.
Yeah, what's wrong with you, Patrice?
What?
We don't know this Patrice guy.
No.
He's a comedian that came in to promote some local
What the
gigs.
fuck is wrong? What the?
So I apologize. Gallagher is a friend of the show.
The shocking hat. I want to hear a couple
Wait, what
more.
else we got? Yeah, these are
what
great.
else we got? They are good.
Wait, let's run them down though. It's the toilet.
Toilet.
I like the toilet.
It's the shower that turns off when you get out.
Yep.
Just that twist of the wrist. Oof.
Because a lot of people spending a lot of money on water.
Because wait a minute.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on, Gallagher. Because I'm with you on inventions. I say all inventions have to do is just think of how to make things lazier, right? And all you have to do is say, man, this would be great if I didn't have to turn my fucking shower off. I didn't have to. If I had a better toilet.
Once you get the water temperature combination the way you want it, you're going to lather up or shave. You don't want to run the water out of your tank while you're farting around. And so you step back and it goes off. It just has the same thing.
Yeah, but everyone enjoys the warm water on their body, Gallagher.
But he's saying you set
You're
the
saving water, though.
No,
You're saving
he's
it.
saying while you're lathering up, you back up.
It's
that.
to save water, right?
Right.
Right. And so I got it patented in 3 months. If you have something to do with the environment, they call it fast track, and they give you the patent in 3 months.
Ah, look at that. So you're doing a lot of environmental
So what are the
inventions?
other ones? You started to say another one that sounded
I've got a
interesting.
solar-powered Coke machine.
Right.
All right, that's
So you can have a Coke
self-explanatory.
machine that's not connected to the electric grid.
Oh, wow. So it sits out there and
Yeah, but
the
that's
sun
already
hits
out
it.
there.
And
That idea's
okay,
gotta be
all
out
right.
there already.
Yeah, Coca-Cola is looking at it right now, and if they don't buy it, I'm heading to Pepsi.
All right. Anything else?
And you also got RC Cola, just in case, you know.
Yeah.
Just in case you get
Well,
two rejections, Gallagher.
I've always had my patent on the family reunion facility. I'd love to talk to Donald Trump. He needs to build one at his casinos.
What is this?
Well, you know, it's a big area for people to have a family reunion
And then
surrounded by...
you invented the banquet hall.
Well, you can put a patent on a floor plan.
Wait, explain the family reunion area.
How do you learn so much about
I know what it is.
and then
Yeah,
what you
this
can't?
guy's smart, man, because all you have to do is you make up space, and tell me if I'm wrong, Gallagher, where it's shaped like the grandmother, shaped like the grandfather, shaped like the children, right? And they have their little designated areas that they stand, right?
No, it's a banquet hall surrounded by bedrooms, so when you get drunk, you don't have to drive drunk.
Oh, that little thing, but you just took off the little pesky name hotel.
No, hotels aren't safe for kids.
What? Why not?
Because the hallways, anybody can open the door and grab your kid. They go up
Well,
and down
that's
in
a
the
big-
elevator.
Exactly. You're taking all the fun out of it.
You're going to have a
'cause
room
that's
with
happening
just
every day.
bedrooms and no hallways.
Yeah, there you go. How about
Yeah, the
security
kitchen
cameras?
and a kitchen in a common area so you can smell your food cooking. That's part of appetite.
All right. I hear what you're saying.
Seven tables together in the restaurant isn't homey and fun. I want families to get together so kids don't join gangs.
And yeah, but where is this family reunion? In a casino?
Well, it could be any place where there's an activity that the family could engage in after they, get together and meet each other, like a golf course or an outdoor area or, casinos.
Are casinos good places for
Disneyland?
kids, though?
Yeah, casino's probably not so good for kids.
Well, somebody has to watch the kids while the parents go, and then the parents come back and the grandparents go. Everybody's gambling. They just love it. They sit there, they commit themselves to a couple of $100, and they just push a button all night. I work in these casinos. I see them do it.
Mm-hmm.
Gallagher, 2012.
I'm going to be filthy rich.
He's not into the 2012 thing. Isn't that the end of the world?
I'm just seeing.
No,
supposed to be.
that's when all my patents come in.
Oh, they do?
That's when I get my back pension, Spanky.
2020.
Right.
This is amazing, dude.
There's a whole new side to Gallagher. That
I really want to buy those blind man shocker hats.
Yeah,
you know.
Gallagher is a day trader, and he's an inventor, and he also does a fine job on that comedy stage.
Can I help patent a T-shirt for Gallagher called "Fuck Watermelons"? No more watermelons. Fuck that, right, Gallagher? This is big.
You're moving on from that into the world of inventing.
This is big.
Hey, we got a blind guy on the phone, for real, and he wants to ask you a question about the blind hat.
I got
there,
invention
Gallagher.
steps that move up and down.
Here's Blind
Wow.
Dave from Massachusetts.
They almost escalate you somewhere.
Hey.
All right.
Easy.
All right.
I
Blind
get the
Dave.
patent on that yet.
I got a question for Gallagher.
yeah.
What if the door is closed or there's no light coming through it? What am I going to do then?
Hit your face,
You know what?
shock boy.
That's an excellent question.
I'd be willing to work for a small fee and help you work out the bugs there.
Well, even if you have your white stick and the door is closed, you still ain't getting out of that room.
You got that straight, so what am I using your hat for?
Oh, Jesus.
Well, what do you got a dog for if you can't open the door?
What do I need the hat for if I got a dog?
This is fucking shocking.
Jackass.
This is shocking.
And Patrice's pesky word for hotel is the funniest line of the day.
This is so shocking, man.
Blind Dave. That's it?
I don't understand.
Gallagher, comment
There
on
goes
what Blind
Blind
Dave's
Dave.
saying?
Yeah, what's the deal with the no light and the door closed, sir?
Yeah.
Well, it's the same for people that can see. If the door's closed and it's dark, they can't find the door either.
No, but he doesn't want to hit the door, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Hey, I can't solve everybody's problems, but I can solve the one
So what
about
the
light.
fuck do they need your open door shocker for?
Because they can see light. Blind people want to know where the light is coming from.
Oh, I see.
All right.
All right,
Makes
fuck.
sense, sure.
I'm with you, man.
I'm just saving people from having a brain operation. You can go on the internet and search, and you can see they're opening people's heads and putting wires into the optical part of their brain from a photocell.
Right.
I am.
I believe that.
Yeah. All right, Gallagher. Anything else going on?
Yeah, I want to take the bone out over my heart so that if I have a heart attack, I can reach in there and squeeze my heart. I hate the idea that somebody's going to lay me down and beat on me. You know how they...
Oh, he wants to
You want to
squeeze his
remove-
own heart.
You want to remove your sternum and just
No,
kind of...
just the rib that goes over my heart.
Oh, okay.
Are you getting a patent for the removal of that bone? Are you going to
I don't
rename
know
that
about
bone the Gallagher
The
bone?
Gallagher bone has got to be
I
removed.
want the Gallagher bone out of there.
Wait, you want to reach in? He wants to reach in and squeeze his own heart.
This is amazing.
Because on the way to the hospital is when your brain gets dead, you know?
But usually, under those circumstances, aren't you unconscious? That's the reason someone else has to punch your chest?
Yeah, they always beat on your chest to get your heart to go again, and I just want to reach in there with a couple of fingers and squeeze.
But
you'd be...
But you wouldn't even be able to punch your own chest. That's the whole thing.
No, you say it at
Yeah,
first.
well, you could use your arm for the heart muscle instead of, need the heart muscle. Or else I need to move my heart down
I think
where
this patent needs a
You
little
know what?
work.
I want to remove my whole chest so that I can just squeeze my clogged arteries like toothpaste tube. And just slide all those fucking...
Slide that nasty shit out.
Yeah,
right.
just get it all out.
I need arteries like that toilet in Europe. I want a big hole.
Yeah, a lot of
Big
room.
hole, all right.
A lot of room for the cholesterol.
I want to cut down the holes in my body. I want to shit out of my eyes.
Yeah.
I want to sew my asshole closed, my mouth. I just
Sure.
want to do everything with my eyeballs.
All right.
I want less holes in my body.
Gallagher, anything else?
No.
No.
I've got more, but I could go on all day.
Any stock recommendations, Gallagher?
Yeah.
Man, fuck stock.
I buy the financials, and I buy the and gold, and I think a combination of the two is a good balance.
There you go. See,
Gallagher knows his
diversification.
Last time he came in to see us, he spent 6 hours day trading after we left the station.
I'm laughing with you, Gallagher, because this is amazing.
That was an awesome interview, man.
Yeah, GallagherSmash.com. You got a lot of tour dates you're promoting. April 2nd, Infinity Music Hall, Bistro in Norfolk, Connecticut.
I need a rap group to work with me on my tour in August because I can't
you don't.
just do.
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
I do.
Why would you want a rap group?
They bring their own
Because
hammers.
they're going to bring their kids.
They're going to shoot your watermelon before you get to smashing.
They're going to bring their kids.
And they're going
You're
to
gonna smash
too much old rock and roll. I want
It's going to be a problem. They're going to go, I don't need my motherfucking shower to turn off, nigga, and then hit you with the sledge-o-matic.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't making products for you.
Don't smash any eggplant.
No, I'm talking about the rappers. When you try to introduce that sledge-o-matic. I mean, when they try to introduce that water thing. You got to be careful,
Yeah,
man.
well, I didn't tell you. Yeah, but they're going to love my big clapping hands. And hell, by August, I'll invent 5 more things.
All right.
Wow, Gallagher,
Cool,
you
man.
are into
Gallagher,
it.
you're rocking, man. You got too much going on, I'm thinking.
No, you can't. I'm an American. This is what we do. We invent.
All right. Come in and see us soon, will you?
Okay, bye-bye.
What?
He's the greatest interview in the history of planet Earth.
He's
man.
amazing.
Holy shit!
We had him in studio once. It was amazing. The guy was amazing in studio.
What is he?
And then we destroyed the studio. He smashed everything.
What is he?
He brought in his whole
thinking?
act, and they were
He's
pissed at us
crazy.
for a month.
He is out of his fucking mind.
Yet he believes we landed on the moon.
True. Yeah. I found that
More
hard
proof
to
that.
But I
we might
don't
not
want to
have,
say.
yeah.
I don't want to say Gallagher's crazy. I refuse. Like it's just too many people. You just blow that off.
Yeah.
As this guy's crazy, but I don't know. This guy might be.
He's got an interesting mind.
The best
8-foot hands.
The best idea I ever heard for why there's space travel was from a guy that was supposed to be crazy. Is that they would the aliens knew how to manipulate the magnetic cores between planets.
Yeah.
And they knew how to, they just used that.
Yeah.
And I said that is the.
Gallagher just patented the.
He just
something
patented that
that.
shit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why he knows there's a.
It's amazing.
He went to
He has the
moon.
fast track patent. On that.
Yes, it's on the fast track because it's environmental.
Which sounds believable though.
Yeah.
It does.
We got to step aside. So Judah
Yeah, I got to
Friedlander.
bust out actually.
All
man.
right, TLA.
Thanks so much, man. That was fun, man.
I hope you had fun, man. You got to finally hang and just kind
it
of
was
go
fun,
with the
man.
show.
Got to talk to Gallagher for the first
I
time.
know.
man.
Nice,
How
right?
fucking big a treat
Pretty
is that?
cool is that?
I didn't even get to say.
Not two.
30 Rock's the only show at this point I'm watching every single
Oh,
week.
cool. Thanks,
and,
man.
it's getting better and better, and you guys got picked up for another season, I hear, right?
Yeah. We
That
did.
is
We get picked up
awesome.
for next season. So.
That is awesome. And then
Yeah.
you got the TLA gig.
Yeah,
for the
TLA,
comedy.
April 4th, Philly. And, you can go to my website, worldchampionoftheworld.com or livenation.com, and type in the word champion for a password. Get discount tickets.
That's cool. And then
Awesome.
Patrice is going to be at Bananas in Poughkeepsie
Yeah.
this Friday and Saturday. More info, call 845-462-3333.
Is that all?
Huh?
That's it?
Taking a break.
Show's over?
Taking a break.
Oh, okay.
Opie and Anthony.